Let's see
Let's see if it will work out.
if they can shoulder that the aggression. Remember, sorry, that Farsa still in hands. Jawhead, Farsa, and Lolita are in the hands of Blacklist International. That has been the successors of Game One.
Yep. And interestingly, no flame shot on the side of U level as well.
Ooh, yes, that's really different.
Despite this being called the flame shot meta, because
Yeah.
level 1 it's 400 damage with the slow as well and a knockback.
But mind you, SGD are playing with no flame shot at all. They're the ones who's playing all the flicker lineup,
Oh yeah, the full 5 flicker lineup.
which is also a throwback we're talking about. But right now, Blacklist, I mean, we're not seeing the usual, this one, Deb. The Grok supposedly doing all the denies in terms of buff. That was supposedly for the blue, but then I think they have a different...
scene.
Ooh, that's the reason why
Damage not gonna be
you
quite enough.
respect the flame shot. Oh, that was too much. But in Aqua,
Yeah, Sanguine Claws almost hitting, but Shu will be spotted out here. But yeah, he'll be fine.
yes, a bit of those early game shenanigans. Yes, they were able to steal a bit, disrupt a little bit of that buff intake. But then Blacklist International, when they saw Deb was on the top side, it was a go signal for them to be aggressive against the Valir and Hellcurt. Yes, you have the Valir as an early game support, which is really aggressive, but then you're not really maximizing.
Ooh, Chu will be forced away, but Dexter
Oh!
is already in the proper spot. They planned that ahead of time unseen. Will you survive this? They're gonna
no.
go with Sanguine Claws will hit as
Oh,
well.
my
And there we go,
goodness.
Sicilian will chew you up.
Chew you up indeed, as how well the powers of Blacklist International. We've seen this on game one. Yes, you have the Grok, yes, you have the Valir, but you're not entirely maximizing the early game prowess of both supports. You put the Valir onto the bottom side, and then you put Grok onto the top side, which is securing the Harith and then the Hellcurt, but entirely you're not having those best time of your life.
Ooh, and Hellcurt will even be picked off here. Hellcurt usually a hero that likes being alone.
Yes.
But this time, yes, you see that he's with the Valir and he's not really getting anything done. 0-2 already on to Chu. Deb will be poked at here in the bot side. Escanor will use his claws just to spot out the Shroud. But yeah, 3 heroes on Blacklist converging over here. Lolita over in the side as well. Nice flank happening here for Blacklist. Will they get anything out of it, though?
I think they wanted to
Resurrecting soon.
deny
Feathered
Chu.
airstrike. Ooh, but Deb, right on the money. Nice
Whoa!
amount of charge onto 2 over in the backline. Oh, Edward falling very low here. And Farsa will fall Chu once more. He's going to get a
Double
double
kill.
over the Hellcurt as well. And there we go. U-Level finally getting things done on their side of the map. 3-0 in favor of U-Level with the turtle to be taken as well. And no contest. Of course, no contest for Blacklist International.
Yes, of course. As that Hellcurt was able to put the nail into the coffin, was able to take down more. And it will be a big goal back for this guy. And he was able to have his ruptured machete, but this will be another
Ooh,
fight.
nice knock up. Edward will be falling very low.
Whoa!
But no, Edward still surviving, but Dexter finally on the case here. Deb falling very low. He's just gonna waste their time. He knows he's dead anyway. Sicilian will pick up that one, but that was proper.
Oh, Escanor? That was too much. But then
Escanor.
Riddler wants to go in.
He's surviving, so sustained, but not quite enough, unfortunately. Festival of Blood, it's doing work, but yeah, against 2,
Yeah.
not really gonna happen.
It's just that Edward is a support Farsa, so you can't really entirely say that it was a win-win situation. It was Escanor going down as well, Wild Killer, and then Riddler. Once again, Riddler just having the best time of his life. But then Dexter.
Ooh, Dexter. Let's see.
Oh,
Oh,
nice!
his Hammer Force just negated by the Forceless Feather Airstrike. Chu trying to go for the return kill onto Edward, but Edward still surviving through it all. But no, not against the Grok. Deb will be stunned up here, but no further kills. 1-1.
But
Not
that's
too bad. That's a
that's-
support though for a mid laner.
Yes, indeed. That was important to the mid laner trade-off. And Riddler right now just getting those early game farms. But then it was Edward again and again. This guy is making sure that his power is being, or his presence being felt across the map. Chu was able to have those kills or those presence of silence and then the darkness. But then it doesn't stop Blacklist International on taking those aggressive team fight. Deb once again into the brush, looking for a bit of those play. 4 members of Blacklist trying to eye
Edward, he's
the
baiting.
mid
He's
lane.
baiting this.
This is 7 seconds before the turtle, so they really want to pick off someone, but Blacklist International one step ahead as 3 members goes into the bottom
Straight
and
into the pit.
needs to go for a defense against the siege.
And there's a very fast turtle. Deb will spot it out, but a little too late for the Grok here. And Outball already with the lightning punch as well.
No. Killer unseen, and here comes the darkness. Chu jumps in, and that's gonna be more damage as Killer needs to flicker out. Was able to save himself, but this will be a turret destroyed onto the mid lane.
Oh, mid lane Dexstar.
Whoa.
Deb falling pretty low here, but no further follow-up with basic. He's living on a prayer here, but he does have the mobility. That is a Harris, so he's gonna be fine.
Yes, as a slippery white boy right there.
Slippery little man.
Yes, this elf. I think he's an elf, right?
He should be an elf because he's small, or he could be a dwarf, but we don't know.
But I think the dwarfs are the manly or
The manly, and
the
Harris
macho
isn't
side.
very manly.
Yeah,
Harris isn't very manly.
because elves can live for how many years as a
That's
young
true.
age, right? So I think he's really an elf. But right
Ooh,
now,
but Deb have feathered airstrike. He's gonna be fine though. That is just the support Farsa, as you mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
So not gonna be that painful. But Dexstar feeling the hurt here.
Oh
Zaman
my
Force
goodness.
on point there, as basic is already on 2-1-1 now.
6-6 into the scoreboard, not entirely having the best goal difference, but then Blacklist International getting the objective was able to put them in a bit of those small gap in terms of gold. Escanor still onto his stamps. We know that Escanor is one of those best players who's getting the jawhead, but then Killer was able to once again secure that pick. So in terms of draft, it was Blacklist International who's really wanted those early win lane, win game scenario. But ULVL are really hitting back stronger right now.
Escanor, he's farming pretty well, 1-1 and 2 right now. So he needs to do more though, because Harris is kind of struggling. And basic, he needs to farm for a bit more.
Yes, and we're kind of waiting for Riddler. Yes, that's the one. Blade of Despair. We need some damage. We need some power up because Blacklist International are being stopped because of the Hellcurt's early damage. So you kind of need that Riddler range plus the threat from afar, while Sicilian doing all the tanks, while the feathered airstrike using as a zone. Guardian's barrier being popped off, wasn't able to deny anything, but here comes Unseen.
He's alone here. What do you want to happen? Aqua is already going to be very, very painful on that Sicilian. Just so much damage just with that lightning crunch on.
And they
bot lane Killer. Nice toss into the third, but that is a tanky Tham, so he is going to be fine.
Yes, he is going to be that Tamus is just not. I'm not scared of you. I'm going to take you head on, but then Basic is there. He knows that
tower
the elf
for a
is
tower,
there.
turret for a turret, not too bad.
But a good rotation into the mid lane as Blacklist International is one step ahead again and again. They need to back off as they are going for a flank. Deb might suffer the consequences, but here comes the rotation. Big rotations from ULVL, and they might be going in as Dexstar being trapped.
Basic. Oh, he's going to be caught out here. Feather Aspect doing a lot of damage. Escanor throwing his life in just to save Basic here. Deb trying to find something. Has to flicker out. Deb. Dexstar now moving forward. Deb is going to be caught out here, and he's just going to die unseen. Has turn tail and run here too. 4-0 in favor of Blacklist International.
You know what, Swarly? This is an old school ULVL lineup, but as how old school, Lolita is really taking advantage.
Valier. Was there a Valier there? I don't think so.
There was a feathered airstrike, but a Valier, I don't think so. It turned into ashes.
Too hot even for Valier.
Yes. Valier with those flames, fires, turns into ashes as quick as that.
I mean, I think Blacklist International just knew exactly what U-Level wanted to do with their lineup.
Yes.
You have a Hellcurt that plays solo. You have a Thams that plays solo. So they were basically playing a 3 protect 1 and protect 1 as well in that lineup. And with the lineup that Blacklist International had, Jawhead was the only like strong independent hero that could move alone. And so, you know, Blacklist, they had the numbers advantage each and every single time.
Yeah, and then whenever Farsa is the feathered airstrike, he's just going to use the darkness or Hellcurt to deny the vision, to deny those kinds of feathered airstrike play. But then he's Edward, this is support. So entirely the damage is just an add-on. It's all about Riddler launching those Rhapsody, launching those Death Sonatas, and Oh,
music to our ears,
yes,
basically
music to
what
our
they're doing,
ears.
right? Like even if there's still a fear, even if you know it's a support Farsa, you just don't want to
Yes.
stay inside that circle of death.
Yes, and
Eh,
it kind of equalizes the power of Valir because you got the mobility, you got the firepower. You can be a dove, you can just be a bird flying all around, look for those targets. While Valir kind of needs of those, he needs some push, he needs some flame shots, but
it wasn't working. And you
yeah,
mentioned it at the start of the game. Hellkurt was moving with the Valier, and it didn't really do much.
yes,
Thread is just gonna fall here. Jawhead does push like a truck here.
yeah.
Hits like a truck, not push like a truck. I'm
I
sorry.
think that's Johnson.
That's
It
Johnson.
kind of is the Johnson effect, but here comes some damage from Edward. Just having those 15 seconds before Lord won.
See, look at the lineup of Blacklist International. Jawhead only has 1 assist.
Yeah.
So, you know, you just know what the rest of his team are doing.
Lord
8 assists on the
resurrecting
Farsa,
soon.
6 assists on the Lalita. So they were just moving as a unit. Jawhead was the strong, independent.
It is not
Hero.
all about the, yeah, I understand it is, he got 1 assist. And what's brighter than that is the 0 deaths. He's being camped again and again. He got the flicker. He knows that he's being camped. He was being saved again and again.
Yeah, and they were trying to send 2 heroes against
Yes.
him as well on
It
a
was-
constant basis because Escanor knew that he was not going to take him out by himself. Rather, there's like,
Whoa.
well, just try to zone out Chu and company here. Escanor looking for an angle. Do you really want to engage into this? The shrub is enough to scare them out. They do know that Dexter is there now.
Yes, this is a big play if they're going in.
Oh,
But
but
the
Hellkurt, he's so
waves-
far away.
Oh,
Though.
yeah.
And
Even Jawhead, I mean, he's going to go in for a 1v1, but then Deb still wants to.
he's just shadowing. Jawhead
Yeah.
is just shadowing Hellkurt. Deb, they try and go for it. They do have
Oh, this
basic.
Oh, flame
basic.
shot.
They just find him.
flame shot, 2
And Hellkurt,
consecutive.
a solo kill from the Jawhead.
Even the flicker being invested to take down Hellkurt, and this will
All
be a
worth it, though.
preload.
All worth it for the Jawhead, and it's gonna be yes.
Yes, indeed, as how well Blacklist International choosing the fight that they want. And once again, getting the upper hand with that free Lord, free push into the top side, free push into the mid lane. Killer is really an absolute monster Jawhead right now.
1 kill, 0 deaths, 1 assist. Still a very like not the most impressive stat line, but his
Yeah.
presence in the game
It's
was
the
definitely
unsung hero.
Yes.
But right now, I gotta respect also Aqua, 5-1-5-1 as Cecilia, making the best out of the positioning with those Sanguine Claws. And they are now,
Ooh,
that's the one I'm
Escanor,
telling you.
ooh, the toss back. Escanor
Oh
is just
my goodness, Swarly, this is an intense
This is
match.
just a disaster. Farsa did fall here. Zaman Force has been committed as well. Dexter, the lone hero in the front line. Bulwark will be enough to scare them away though.
But the
and the Lord was
Lord-
already doing work here. He forgot about me.
Remember, there's still Numinum Blast and Dexter still poising a threat.
Okay, he's
Basic.
carrying it for basic though. He's pretty low here, but no further damage. Dexter might be the return kill, but with the
Oh,
Bulwark still
immortality.
pretty tanky. Yes, that is life number 1 for him.
And this will be a bit of a damage again. Basic, Chu, and Deb Unseen making sure that they can still defend this, but there's no firepower.
Ooh,
Deb will pay the
just
price.
gets deleted. Ooh, Aluminum Blast as well, and that was just a beautiful flourish to end the game.